Café Anyway.
Mike's Daily Podcast.
Episode 1495. 1495. Are we that close to 1500? I don't know what to do for 1500. I'm at a loss. But hey, it's coming up close to us that day. I was thinking of Til Tuesday.
Mike's Daily Podcast.
The band, they had a song called Coming Up Close that I rather enjoyed, but you probably don't know it. Hey, this show,
Mike's Daily Podcast,
has Madame Rootabega, Valentino, and Bison Bentley. I've been watching lots of Man versus Food, incidentally, and I noticed the guy eats really bad. He eats as much as he can, as fast as he can, and that's sad, but that's what the show is all about, him taking on these horrible restaurant challenges.
Mike's Daily Podcast.
Can you eat this pizza that is bigger than a house? And you've got 5 minutes. Go.
Mike's
Yeah, I can do it.
Daily
And then he does,
Podcast.
and he does not look like he's going to be thin anytime soon. But neither do I, because I enjoyed a wonderful Thanksgiving at the Blackmans last night. And it was also Mr. Blackman's birthday, which I said on the last show. But I said a couple things that were wrong on the last show. Or I didn't exactly fill in what I was talking about. I kind of left parts of what I would... Look who walked in. Hello, Michael Master. It's Madame Rootabega. What are you talking about? Last show, look who else walked in.
Hello there, Mike. This is Valentino, the parking attendant.
And this is Bison Bentley. Do you know that?
Mike, we could sure go for a big Chicago-style large pizza day.
Yeah, pizza. Do you know that? You know, the day after Thanksgiving seems to be a big pizza day. That's when they have all the deals and whatnot. My point being was I never explained exactly why I didn't get along with Yvette, the receptionist for the vet, why we didn't go out or anything, and it was because she's gay. On to other topics in the show. What I've learned from watching Travel Channel
And here's today's podcast picture.
is people eat a lot of pizza and a lot of crap, and there would be nothing on Travel Channel if it wasn't for these shows that have to do with food. You've got the Man versus Food. You got the Andrew Zimmern one. And it never shows them eating anything healthy. It's always the most unhealthiest food you could ever see. And it's always food. The food is always based on killing an animal. Not that I'm a raging vegetarian, vegan person. But still, like, they never go crazy over, oh, look at this delicious artichoke. This squash is out of this world. By the way, on this walk that I go on just about every day with Basil the Boxer, and sadly I missed getting to walk with Katie. Katie wanted to walk, but I was at work. Oh, Lady Katie, holding court with her.
Holding court with Lady Katie. Lady Katie.
Is always delightful, but I couldn't, for I was at work. It was sad. But when I walked this one route, I noticed this guy. People are growing all kinds of stuff in their front yards in Podcastro Valley, and this one guy has got a squash going right now that is huge. No, it's not a pumpkin. It's a green thing. It looks like it's squash. It's a squash, and it's just getting bigger and bigger to the point that now they've put a piece of cardboard box underneath it so it doesn't like get moldy or wet at all from the moisture that we're getting right now in California. Hey, forget about California. Let's talk about, well, I do have to talk about California at the moment because the podcast picture is of Basil the Boxer looking at boats, all these colorful boats that are docked or beached rather at this little tiny beach in Foster City. Foster City has all these overpriced condos and houses all along this waterway that doesn't go out to the ocean. It's a big tidal pull, but people, you know, they can put their little boats on and kind of puddle around go here and there, do a little sightseeing. But it's so expensive there. It's crazy expensive. And when I first moved to the Bay Area 8 years ago, we were going through the economic downturn. There was a slight possibility I could have bought something there. Slight, but it quickly left. And do I really want to be in Foster City where the property taxes are going to go crazy? Just all the taxes they have. They have all these crazy taxes in Castro Valley. But I digress. Back to Florida, where my mom is, and it's her birthday. Yay! Happy birthday to my mom. I don't know why I'm doing this. My mom never listens to my podcast, but whatever. I did find out, though, that she is rather well-versed on a Kindle. She can do Kindles, which is exciting. Oh, my mom's 78 today, by the way, which is exciting. It's so many things are exciting that she's 78 and that she can work on a Kindle. I've never even used a Kindle, but her Kindle broke down, and I think her friend is going to get her one, but if not, I think I'll get it for her. Because Kindles, it's just awesome that my mom uses a Kindle. Dang it. And it's Black Friday today, and there's all these things going on. By the way, my roommate told me he went to Costco this morning, and I said, oh, it must have been mobbed. It must have been just gridlock in the Costco. And he goes, oh, no, it was actually really smooth. I got in and out. So that's something to remember, that Costco on the morning of Black Friday, not so many people. People aren't waiting at the door to get in there to get the doorbuster deals. And I hate the term doorbuster. I hate Buster in anything. I hate Dave & Buster's. I am not a Buster fan. Buster Poindexter, he's feeling hot. But does he do any Til Tuesday songs? Probably not. Not. But I hate that term doorbusters, even though yesterday I did buy a couple things on a pre-Black Friday online sale that I found on a couple websites, which, by the way, the numbers are coming in, and this year is going to be huge. Hugo is how big it's going to be. But actually, that we've already had a little glimpse into that, because Alibaba had a fantastic day when they did their Singles Day a couple weeks ago. That's a thing where it started out in China as the young people that were single were sort of they were celebrating Singles Day the way we celebrate if you're single and you celebrate Valentine's Day and you call it Singles Day. But they call it Singles Day because on the calendar it's November 11th, so it's 1111, so that's all ones, and thus you have Singles Day. And apparently it turned into this big day for buying stuff online on Alibaba, because Alibaba cornered this whole term of Singles Day and said, hey, we're going to have great deals on Singles Day. So they had huge sales, beating Amazon's best days, Alibaba, and their stock is flying, doing so well, going up. But the Amazon website, which, by the way, if you're going to do any shopping on Amazon today, don't forget, go to mikesdailypodcast.com and click on the Amazon link first. Do that. Don't forget, mikesdailypodcast.com and click on the Amazon link, and that helps out the show. We get a little something for that. So if you're going to do any Black Friday shopping or Cyber Monday shopping, go to mikesdailypodcast.com and look for that Amazon link. There's also the PayPal link if you'd like to help us out that way. If you don't use PayPal, there are some deals that PayPal is doing. They split off of eBay, I guess, years ago, and that's where that is. But I would thank you if you'd like to help us out that way. Thank you, and Thanksgiving, and thankful. And the last show is called Thanking. And the show today is probably gonna call it Hugo for the hell of it. But what I was saying was my point being, my new catchphrase, point being that we the numbers that are the pre-sales numbers, online sales, the amount of people shopping online as I did yesterday were huge, those numbers yesterday. So it's going to be probably, if you're listening to this on Monday, when the numbers for all of it come out, it's probably going to be one of the biggest years of all time, which is good for the economy. Do we thank Trump for this? I don't know. He might say something like this.
This is a fine-tuned machine. I know what's good and bad, but all my life I've heard that decisions are much different when you sit behind the desk in the Oval Office. In other words, when you're president of the United States.
But regardless, the economy is doing well, and, well, yay for that. But I would like to also tell you that there's some things going on, stuff going on, and I thought I would share. By the way, I'm just getting so many people. Uh-oh, that's not a good sign when my computer's doing that. Pope Francis, I'll get to that Facebook thing in a moment. But by the way, a lot of people just commenting and happy birthdaying me, and thank you to all of them. And I had a great time Thanksgiving yesterday. It was also the birthday of Mr. Blackman, and we had a great time talking and discussing. He's thinking about shaving his head like I do, and I told him go for it. And we were talking about that Seinfeld episode where one of Elaine's boyfriends has a shaved head, and Seinfeld is like, he looks like he's from the future. And he was from the future, because it now is the future is now, and lots of people shave their heads. And it's awesome, and it's aerodynamic, and it feels good. And I'm so glad I don't have to deal with brushing hair anymore. Some of you love brushing hair, but if I want to brush hair, I will take a brush and go over to my dog, Basil the Boxer, and I am more than happy to brush his coat, his lovely fur brindle coat, because he enjoys it, and there. I don't need to do it to myself. And I can't do it to myself, so there you go. But the Pope is set to embark, Pope Francis, on one of the most delicate political dances of his tenure when he leaves for Bangladesh and Burma, also known as Myanmar. I hate when people just call it Burma. Do we have to call it Myanmar? The potential pitfalls of this trip are already being compared to his predecessor, Pope Benedict carry the one, the 16th, 17th, 16th deadly comments about Islam in 2006 that led to outrage in the Muslim world, the murder of a Catholic nun, and the destruction of several churches. Many Catholic commentators worry that whatever Francis says on his trip, it will have a similar effect. That's happening this weekend. Pope Francis makes a visit to Burma when he risks either compromising his moral authority or putting in danger the Christians of that country, said a Jesuit journalist priest. I have great admiration for the Pope and his abilities. The Pope Francis comes from the Jesuit world. And he said, but someone should have talked to him about making this trip and talked him out of doing it. Hey, is this true? I'm about to go on the air. I wonder if I can pot this up somewhere. No. Shoot. I'm going to be on KKDV in about 5 seconds, where I'm wishing everyone a Merry Christmas. How come none of these buttons let me put that through? Oh, well. Francis's voyage comes on the heels of U.S. Secretary of State Rex Tillerson's harsh condemnation of the government of Burma, and includes stops in both Burma and Bangladesh. If Francis uses the same tone as Tillerson, or even says the word Rohingya, he could set off deadly retaliatory protests against Christians in the region. Muslims of Rakhine state in Burma they use the term to define themselves, but it is not recognized by the government, the military, or the large Buddhist population in Burma. They instead claim the Muslim minority are Bengalis who settled in the country illegally. There's a guy who is a flat earth believer, and what he wants to launch into space to prove that the earth is flat. But now he says he won't be allowed to do that. But first, Al Franken, who is facing a growing number of allegations of misconduct, issued a new statement yesterday promising to regain the trust of Minnesotans and apologizing for the past conduct. He says, I feel terrible that I've made some women feel badly, and for that I am so sorry. I want to make sure that that never happens again, he said. And then also we have Firefox, apparently, is having a good run right now, having just released its much speedier and better looking quantum browser. It is now working on a new feature that security fans are bound to like. It will warn you if you are visiting a site that has suffered a data breach.
What?
Data breach.
What?
Data. Oh my gosh, it's Stormy Phoenix! Hey, welcome to Mike's Daily Podcast, Stormy.
You never get my height right, Mike. But is this 4 feet? You know I'm 5'2".
We don't, our mic stands here at Café Anyway only go to that height of 3.2 inches
Oh
tall.
my gosh, this is humiliating.
You're feeling humiliated?
Yeah, I feel
All right.
so offended. Should I comment about your age?
All right, we'll switch places. You can sit over there and I'll sit here. I'll stand here. All right. Is this good radio?
That's like probably up to your belly button right now.
All you've got to do is and you bring this up like
Well,
that.
why can't it be like one of those clappers where it's like clap on and like it just like raises up?
Yeah. There. Ta-da.
I know.
That was amazing. Yeah. So you said my age on Facebook.
Yeah.
You're just,
But that's supposed to be a secret. I'm so sorry.
well, no, because I put my year on Facebook. I guess I was not supposed to put the year, make that public, but whatever.
Whoops. My bad.
68.
Spoiler.
It was the summer of 68. No, it was actually the winter of 68. So how's it going? What are you doing here?
I just got off work from Hot Topic.
You did.
And now I got to start, this shift. Yeah.
This shift.
This shift.
This shift.
Yeah.
For oh yeah, wow, that's a long day.
I know. Yeah.
Are you going to the Danville tree lighting?
Yeah. Remember we went there last year and it was
Yeah.
freaking cold?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think it's going to be as cold tonight.
I don't think so. Thank God, because I'm only wearing leggings.
I might go.
Oh, okay.
But
No
I'll-
Basil, yeah. It was so fun. And last year I remember being broke, and this year I'm broke again. So I don't think I could buy any candy from that candy store.
Oh, that's right, that candy store.
Yeah.
That's
But I'll probably
well-
go to those heat lamps, at that fancy restaurant if I get really cold, just warm up my feet.
all right. If I go, I'll get you something at the candy store
Oh no, you don't have to.
for Christmas.
That's so far away.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll get it out of the way.
Yeah, no, might as well. You know what? They have gelato there. I could have a gelato on a winter day.
Yeah,
Yeah,
sure.
if it's coffee.
If you're cold on the inside, you don't feel it on the outside. That's how it works, right? Huh?
Yeah.
I guess.
I'm not sure.
Yeah,
I see you're wearing a rock band shirt.
I am.
Yeah.
I didn't mention that on my podcast yet. I talked about everything else except that I have a...
What songs were on Rock Band 2? I can't remember.
Eye of the Tiger
Oh, okay.
was there. Oh, gosh.
I feel like at Eric Karaoke, they should have like a rock band.
You know what song they did that one? Do you remember that one by Kaiser Chiefs?
Yes.
I predict a riot.
No, I'm thinking of a different song. Kaiser. Oh, wait, don't they sing
Rudy, Rudy, Rudy.
Doo-doo-doo. Yeah.
I think those songs were on there. Yeah, so Kaiser Chiefs. Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Rock
Like
band,
that one-hit
rock-
wonder band.
When was the last time you played Rock Band or Guitar Hero?
Actually, you know what? I might play Guitar Hero this Sunday because the Tracy Mall, they have an arcade and they still have Guitar Hero.
Really?
Yeah, I think it's the second Guitar Hero though.
Oh wow.
But then you have to put tokens in to play a damn like song. It's like, ah.
Do you do that dance revolution
I suck
thing?
at that. I am so horrible. Like, I think I'm dyslexic with arrows too. Like, I have no idea. Yeah.
I could never do that game.
Yeah.
Oh, that's too much. I was very. What's hot topic like today? I mean, Black Friday. You were there in the trenches. You were there in the mob of all the people at the mall here in the Dublin area.
So this is my second Black Friday because the first Black Friday I ever worked was at Forever 21, and that was from 6 p.m. to midnight. This one, I had to switch. I had to find an earlier shift because it would have been conflicting with my work schedule right now. So I desperately, had to ask people if I could switch, and I didn't realize a lot of people have second jobs. Like, it's not only just me. So they didn't want to, and luckily I found someone. So I was doing a 7 a.m. to 3:30, and realistically that means I would have to wake up at 5 a.m. in the morning.
Oh!
To make it to my shift. Yeah.
Oh! Yeah, because you're driving from far away.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Far away. Just to answer that Shrek soundbite.
You did a Shrek reference there.
I did. Yeah.
Little donkey.
No, we don't have any Shrek merchandise right now.
Wait, so did you answer my question? I guess. Oh, so you're so tired that you don't remember all the people there?
Well, I guess there was a mob earlier.
Oh, you weren't there for the early.
And so it was slow, and then it started picking up once I was about to leave. There's like a huge line in there.
Oh.
Like, I kept saying, excuse me. Like, I couldn't like make it all the way to the back and make it to the front without trying to say excuse me.
Okay.
I should have just crowd surfed. That's how many people there was at the store.
Oh gosh.
Yeah.
So they've got big deals there today.
Yeah, $10 off. So if you guys want to go before, Friday ends.
I'm sure the only guy listening to this podcast is probably listening to this in the year 2020.
Right?
And
He's like, is
what's
there
he
still
talking about?
$10?
Hot Topic took over the world. Stormy Phoenix is our new president.
Oh gosh, no. I would not know how to run this country.
It can't be that hard. I mean, Trump's running it. It's gotta be. I was just talking about how the early numbers have come in about all the people buying stuff online already this year, and it's like huge numbers.
Yeah, I
It's-
still don't have enough money for Cyber Monday. Like, damn it, I was hoping I was going to get paid today, and I think I got my Fridays confused.
Oh no.
Yeah, bummer.
Stormy Phoenix, and you're going to college.
I know.
And you're interning. No, you're working at 5 different jobs.
Yeah.
You get to see concerts.
I ended my Live Nation season.
Oh, you did?
We had a
Oh.
party last weekend.
They actually threw a party.
Yep.
Did
yeah.
somebody famous show up?
No, unless you consider the general manager famous. I don't know. Yeah. No. Dang it. That would have been awesome, right?
Other than you, were you there?
Yeah.
And what was the food like?
It was pasta. It was pretty good, actually.
Wow.
Not like, Baravino or rigatoni, but
What
it's
was
good enough.
Oh. I hate Live Nation. Did I tell you how much I hate? Because they add all these fees.
Yeah.
It's
well,
nuts.
that's everywhere. Like, even smaller venues, too.
Oh.
Actually, we have Live Nation merch. Like, not, like... They don't say like Live Nation, but the tags do. So we have like Live Nation, like Nirvana. I was like, what the hell? So, and then we also have some like Paramore and some Guns N' Roses. But yeah.
I remember when Pearl Jam first came out, they banned Live Nation from selling tickets for them because they were mad at them for some reason.
Oh, I'm gonna have to
But-
look into that.
But I'm glad. So are you going to do another season there?
So I did get an email from the general manager saying like, thanks for a great season. We hope that, you come back and, be on the lookout for another email from like the management team. So I don't know if that means like I'm going to get an email from the supervisor of the usher, because that's what I was, or I'm going to get like
Usher.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
with Ludacris and Little John. But I kind of want to do another position there.
Oh.
Yeah. So I don't
What
want to
other
be an
ones do
usher.
they
Well,
have?
they have backstage hospitality, which it doesn't sound great, but like I think there's a possibility I can meet the artist if I'm backstage.
Yeah.
So yeah, I just have to probably fetch him some water. Hey, you, give me a glass of red wine. Yeah.
Yeah, you could do that. What a great job. You've already done that with K-Fog and stuff, right? You've gone to their events and met celebrities.
And I just met Borns.
Borns, yeah, Borns. The Bourne Identity. You've met Matt Damon. No.
I don't think he would remember me.
It's a band called Borns, but it's one guy?
It's one guy, and his last name is Borns,
Oh.
but he has like a band.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Is this like, who is that Screaming Infidelities band? The guy, Dashboard Confessional.
You know what's funny?
That was one guy.
I was talking about that band. Really? It's one guy? I thought it was, I'm pretty sure it was a group.
You stole the sun from my heart. I can't do it because I'm hearing fun in the background.
Is it Dashboard Confessional? Or are you thinking of Ohm or Def Cab for Cutie?
I might have been thinking about Aqualung.
I
There was a
don't know.
band called Aqualung for a while. But yeah, we're thinking of 90s, early O's.
Okay,
band.
when you said Aqua, wait, no, that's
Aqualung?
okay.
Not Aqua,
yeah,
that's
for the
Barbie girl. Yeah. Dude. But yeah, so he's a one-man guy born, one band man.
Yeah. Oh,
man
dang.
band.
Okay, so, well, I mean, I could have saw Dashboard Confessional because they were headlining and All American Rejects were the middle act. And I was like, I came here to see All American Rejects. Once they're done, I'm out.
I met All American Rejects.
Did you interview
Backstage?
them on your podcast?
No.
Aww.
This is before I did podcasting. This
Okay.
was 10 years ago. And
You met Tyson? How was that?
who's Tyson?
That's the lead singer.
Very
not the chicken nuggets. Scott Tyson.
No, I did meet him, but I was talking more to the drummer or somebody because there's three guys, right?
Yeah, I think there's only like 2 original members.
So that dirty little secret.
Yeah.
The video had that book that was made of postcards that
Yeah,
people
I've actually
anonymous.
seen that.
Yeah, I had that book and I was telling
You're
him
like,
about.
I had one of those. I actually wrote on the postcard.
So when I was married, my ex-wife wanted that book because she heard about it somehow. Maybe it was from the video. So we bought the book, and I looked through it and went, whoa, wow, that's heavy. Look at what somebody wrote there. Oh, my gosh. And then I saw the video, and then I got to meet the band, and I said, oh, I've read the book. And they're like, oh, yeah, that's a cool book. And they started talking to me like, hey, this guy's cool. And then that's all I knew. I didn't know anything.
Oh, okay.
And I actually didn't stay for the concert.
Oh, you're like, I'm the one that wrote about the fact joke on the postcard.
I could hear the band, but it was a venue that you could be really far away from the venue and still hear the band perfectly clear.
So this must have been when it was like their first album, because Dirty Little Secret was like their first single.
Yeah, and Move Along was on there.
Yeah. And then eventually, in 2009, they had the Give You Hell.
Oh, okay. I remember that song.
Yep. Oh, gosh. I just see a Domino's commercial. So hungry.
You and pizza.
I
was talking about pizza earlier on the podcast, so this will loop it right back around.
Okay.
To pizza, it's a big pizza day here. I think after Thanksgiving, the Black Friday, a lot of people order pizza.
Really?
I think so.
Because I think I missed already National Pizza Day, whenever that was.
Oh, yeah.
I need to mark that on my calendar.
Well, next year. So
Yeah.
thank you so much. And maybe I'll make it out to the Danville tree lighting. Hey, do you want to plug anything because you're on my show?
I don't know what to say. What should I plug?
Are you still doing that Mixcloud thing?
No, not really. I might, the new semester, if I take the radio class, and then maybe I could record my episodes there and start uploading it. But as of now, it's on hiatus.
What would they find you under?
It would be Stormy Phoenix. You could type in the search engine in Mixcloud, and I should pop up. Like, I've already interviewed Mel McKay.
Oh,
Thank
yeah.
you. I think she's the most recent she's like on the top because that's the last time I think I recorded something for Mixcloud. And then there's other previous episodes that when I recorded bands who I interviewed for like Battle of the Bands that we did at Radio Las Positas.
Oh, okay. Yeah, there's a lot of great talent. You showed me some of those bands on that YouTube page.
Oh yeah, you said you were gonna get in contact with. Oh, remember that one band that I told you that was like really good? They broke up.
Oh.
I was like, no. Get back together once I get my radio show, and then you can break up afterwards.
Maybe maybe they'll split off into other projects you can interview, the projects they do.
I will. When they were together, only one guy was the original member. Everyone was new. So then he thought, oh, well, we got to rename the band. And I think that's what happened because when they renamed it, it wasn't the greatest band name.
Oh.
But yeah, I don't know. I felt like they were stronger with the old band name, although like there was no original members except for that one dude. So I don't know.
We're going outside a Café Anyway, you and I, right now. Oh, isn't it nice out here?
Yeah.
Oh, wait. Valentino, the parking attendant, wanted to say something.
Hello there, Stormy Phoenix. I really like Pizza Tuesday.
All right.
He was strangely hitting on me.
Valentino, stop hitting on Stormy.
I also like pizza.
Okay. He likes pizza. That's a thing you can't really not like. I mean, if you're getting diabetes, you probably want to stay away from pizza because it's not
And
good for you.
pretzels. Jeez, you put the food channel in front of me?
Yeah, I was all watching the Travel Channel.
Yeah.
I was talking about how on the Travel Channel they never show you healthy foods.
Yeah, they did. And then this guy's chugging a beer.
He's chugging a beer.
He's dipping the pretzel with some huge nacho cheese. I don't know what it is.
I'm glad I'm standing over here and I can't see the TV
Yeah.
outside. It's pretty cool we have a TV outside here at Café Anyway, isn't it?
Oh.
It's snazzy. You can't use your imagination, can you?
No.
You can't go into that theater of the mind mode, can't you?
I outgrew that, unfortunately.
Oh, shoot. All right. Well, next show we're going to have Chely Shoehart, Floyd the Floorman, and John Deere the engineer. Let's hear it for Stormy Phoenix! Woo!
Mike's Daily Podcast is written and produced and performed by Mike Matthews. His podcast is super easy to find. Download or listen to his show and read his blog at mikesdailypodcast.com. Email Mike now at mikesdailypodcast@gmail.com. See you tomorrow. Bye!
Yeah.